Shalom everyone, I hope that you are doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading for the 8th of January. Happy birthday if it is your birthday, and happy anniversary if it's an anniversary for you. I hope it's fantastic for you and your love. Those of you who are returning, welcome back, guys. Listen, I just want to thank you for being a part of my channel, a part of my process, allowing me to be a part of your process and all of that. I couldn't do this channel without you, and so I just want to say thank you for accepting me for who I am in the earth. Everybody has free will, at least I think that they do. And so those of you who do accept me for who I am, I accept you for who you are. You have free will. If you don't like some of the things that I say, then that's your business. And I also obviously am on the other side of the camera and expressing things that I don't like. But I do it for all uprightness and to have a moral sense about how I feel about something, as long as you're not putting your intention on somebody and trying to hurt somebody's person and murdering, cheating, stealing, doing bad business and stuff like that. Then you should be able to walk in the land and be free within your spirituality. And anyway, I just want to say thank you for those of you who are that way in the earth. I need to fix my camera real quick. Maybe that's better. I'm not sure. I apologize for the lighting in my room. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you all for being a part of my channel and all that kind of stuff. Those of you who are new, I am very intense on my channel. I love Jehovah Elohim. People call him the universe. They call him he's got all kinds of names. He's everything. And he's source, okay? And his kingdom is without end. And I love him. And I'm not churchy and I'm not religious. I'm free spiritually. And again, whatever you're doing, if you're pure in what you're doing, as long as you're not morally hurting somebody or trying to put your attention, try to get somebody to do something that you want to do, that's your business. And even if you do that in the earth, there's judgments for that, because the earth belongs to the great Elohim, okay, who is almighty and who will come and judge a thing, okay? He does have people in the earth to bring forth his uprightness within it, to teach it. And it's not always easy, because people think that you're pointing your finger, and I'm not pointing my finger at no one. I have to take my own advice and what Jehovah's putting through my spirit, okay? But when you do this work and you are called to do this work and sit in this office, it's not always easy. People get ticked about it. At the same time, if you're ticked about something, you can click off and then just fine, go on about your business then. And I'm doing my business, okay? So anyway, but some people want to control that, because some people have taken some things and called it their own. And then when when the true judgment does come, because you've done something morally wrong, they have a freaking cow. Okay, and that's the kind of energy that I've been dealing with for quite some time now, and I will not shy away. I am who I am, and nobody gets to put their face on my channel and say I'm anybody else or them, or because I will not be compared to the beast, the nasties out there. Just won't do it. Okay, so anyway, if you are new, this is kind of what my channel's about. We look at the good, the bad, the ugly here. Okay, so anyway, welcome if you do stay. I'm glad to have you. My name is Shannon. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Jehovah, I just invite your presence here, and I just thank you for clear, defined messages. What do you want to bring out here? What's the subject that you would like to talk about with this group of people here? There's news or messages or something like that that's affecting or will be coming very soon to someone, or already did, that's caused some type of situation. There's love here. I don't know if you can see this again because of my camera. There's love here. The Ace of Cups is overflowing. Somebody's looking at something very emotional as well by this riverbank or whatever it is. There's love here. There's also a pregnancy here. Maybe somebody's getting a message or has gotten a message about it. And if you're upright and everything and it's beautiful for you, congratulations for your baby. It's beautiful imagery. So we're going to talk about love, because it's actually the highest vibration of them all. And if you and I aren't found there, we're screwed, people. We just are screwed. I don't know why anybody would want to be kind and just do the right thing, but some people just don't. They're just wired nasty. in the earth. And but we're going to talk about love, and so let's see what's going on with it. I just did my first reading, and we had somebody that was they were filthy morally, is what it came out, and the mark of the beast came out as well. And we are dealing in time prophecy with that stuff, as we know. So we have a player energy, or this can be fast communication for some of y'all, but this is in and out energy with this knight, okay? And it could be a lover energy for some of you all. The knights have ages between 25 and 35, doesn't have to be, but it could be prevalent for somebody, for me to bring that out. What do you want to show about this Knight of Rods, please, Jehovah? What's going on with this Knight of Rods here today for the 8th of January? What do you want to say about it? Could be somebody in the military that you're also dealing with as well, that's, you know, come in for the holidays and they're out. Maybe you're finding out that you're pregnant or something like that. Recently has taken place around some type of a holiday or a birthday or something like that. Coming through my spirit as well. What else do you want to bring out here, please? There's stubbornness here today. There was two emperors that showed up in my first reading. There was a war going on. So the Page of Cups is here, and so this is an announcement. This is messages. I guess we're going to take all these. Somebody's in their head, and this is the 8 of Swords, and it came out in my other reading as well. And somebody's incarcerated in their mind. You're dealing with somebody possibly who's mental. They might look good on the outside, but inside they're a freaking wreck. And whatever's going on, somebody got played really hard, and somebody announced something about some type of a love or some type of pregnancy issue. Then that's what's showing. Somebody's in the freaking head, and they may be trying to show up like they're not, or that they've got it together, or they won't look into the mirror to fix what is there. And that's important for you and I, to look in the mirror, okay? Somebody, though, is really in a bad place here, and something's over, okay, for some people. Something's completed or something's happened on a travel trip. This was fast travel, and something's taken place, and somebody's made some type of an announcement and put somebody up in their head, and it ended something else, and that's what it's showing, what they said. All right, so this is real creative energy with the Page of Cups out here for today, and what we're looking at with this Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups is about being receptive about something, but somebody in their head about being receptive because it ends something, or it's going to end a situation. But this is positive ending. This is a reward energy. This also goes back to bank systems, stuff like that. But if somebody's in their head because of something that they played and they got gelled, then that's what's showing. Okay, and if it is around if the thing got started around some type of a love connection or some type of one night stand situation, then I guess that's what's showing there. This can go back to older people with the World card here. Let me just turn this over so y'all can see the cards a little bit better. We also had the Noon or the Temperance card. Sorry, so if you're new, I use the living language. This would be the letter Noon, so the letter N might be prevalent to you. This is about returning. Somebody's in their head about some type of an announcement that possibly came in real quick about returning for reconciliation, to end something in all uprightness and in truth. If somebody's possibly in their head about that, that's exactly what it's showing. This is a river. This is somebody sitting by a river as well with the letter Noon. It's also a prophet, and somebody's bringing a prophecy out is what the letter Noon represents, an heir to a kingdom. It's actually the pictograph of the sperm, and we do have a pregnancy energy here for some of you all. It's got somebody up in their head for some of you all. Maybe it's from your boss, and if it is, I just send you love and light. Obviously that would get somebody up in their head. If it's for somebody older or something like that, or your father has a problem with something within some type of an announcement or situation or some type of a return, there's law around something, this would go back to the husband and protection. Then that's what's showing here. Well, so somebody's got a decision and they got their hands up, and my God, either what did I do, or my God, what do I do? kind of energy, because there's a consequence to this, or there already was, people, or there already was some type of, this is a dreamy type of, same energy here. We have 9 cups, so something for some of y'all happened in some type of overindulging kind of energy and got mixed up in something, and it was very creative of what took place within the situations, what it's showing. And so obviously somebody was not balanced, and there's 9 cups, that's overindulgence. It ended something that possibly at one time was upright and full of integrity, and so that's why somebody's up in the freaking head. We've got messages, okay? So we've got another page out here. There's 2 pages. Maybe it's happened more than once. So this page is also by a riverbank, and fishing for something. Maybe something happened while you were fishing. I don't know, but somebody's fishing for information, caught it or caught on to something that was said, got somebody up in their mind because it completed something for somebody. We got 3 actual people here, but we don't know kings or queens or anything like that showing up. We got children and somebody playing some type of situation in and out with something. So we have the law here, and we have the incarceration card here as well. So whatever the choice is, there's consequence here, people. There is. This is clarity and truth and balancing. And somebody's not balanced, and we got 2 cards about balancing here. We also have the Yod coming up here, and this goes either way. We got law here, really big. This is the same house here. We do have somebody who's a heavy drinker. We have the yin here, and in the Hebrew that goes back to wine, or somebody just a big whiner in some type of situation. We've got somebody up in their head, something's happened, it's turned somebody upside down here, because there's something. I mean, if you're dealing with children and something happened while you were drinking and something went wrong, and now the law's involved for whoever that energy is for. That energy is here, and something went the other way for somebody within some type of unbalanced scale. So we got 3 cards that really go back to balancing. Somebody's in their mind. They're really just, this card is just so profound to me. Because whatever they did at one time, they were really a person of integrity. If they dreamed something up or something happened to you and you are the person of integrity. I'm saying that because the world card goes back to somebody who's in integrity and something closed out. But for somebody, it didn't. Okay, we got 3 people here within some type of situation, and an in and out departure type of energy, or moving house type of energy is here, and the law and some type of travel is here with this situation. Okay, and eternity. We have if your children went out to eternity, then your children went out into eternity, and I send you love and light. And the truth about something is here, and there's a consequence around that. Obviously, we know that the 7 of Cups in my other little deck goes back to you cannot appease somebody. No matter what you do, if it feels good to this person, they're going to go that way. Oh, no, it must be right this way. And they got themselves up in they're in a trap in their mind that somebody's went mentally wrong in something here, and it cost them, but they did it in a very creative way, because this person's very creative. Fire's creative, the 12th house is very creative, but it's a confusion. Somebody's in a confusion. We got 2 cards about confusion here. Messages though are coming, like I said, and it is going to end out something that needs to be completed. Somebody's completing the cycle here. You are dealing with your kin. We have the name K here, or the name Kin is here. Kenny is also here with the K, the N, and the Y letters out here. Let me look at these words. Okay, one of the words out here is, it's spelled KTH, so your name could be Keith as well. But the word, excuse me, that's wrong. That's the word up above that. I believe everything came out for a reason. Maybe your name is Keith. I mean, the K is here, so person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name. But the KY, and if we're dealing with sexual things, and I'm hearing KY jelly, then we are whatever that is for somebody. We do have that out here kicking my spirit. But the word KY is burn. Okay, well, we had somebody boiling and with pride and anger in my other reading, and we have somebody that is burning, or there's some type of burn. If somebody got burned, or there's some type of situation where maybe a house fire or something with your family tree that burned. then that's what's coming out here. The other word, the other direction with the cuff and the noon, this goes back to stand and root and to be sure in something. There's a base here, B-A-S-E, but if we're dealing with music industry and stuff like that, then maybe somebody plays the bass as well. If you're new, I take anything that comes through my spirit, because the spirit speaks expressively and you never know who you're talking to. We have, there is a base though that provides support, as well as a person's home or family as a base is also being shown here. We have a gnat, and this is making reference to like the insect, but your name could be Nat or Natalie or Nate or something like that. That's here, but we have something that, if you're talking about the insect, those things are little, and there's just like, get out. Something's been in and out in a situation here. With whatever Jehovah's bringing out here, there's a stock here as well, and somebody's got stocks and bonds and things like that. We have fortune energy here as well, and somebody caught on to some type of a real physical pentacle. Then they were creative within it, and they were in and out and played somebody, maybe even sexually with something, and a pregnancy came out of it. Somebody's older here, then that's what it's showing, and I could read this energy that way. We have somebody who's a priest out here. Well, we have a prophet here as well, and we have somebody that was getting addressed the other day in some of my messages. An evangelist was getting addressed in some type of a situation, okay, and that stuff exists, and we must, lift up our leadership. We don't want to see our leadership go down this road, and we must also be forgiving, because not everybody, people, have crossed the line to the place where they can't be forgiven, okay? So whatever's taking place, it's taking place. This is a forgiveness energy. If it's possible for somebody to be forgiven, they haven't crossed the line, then we should lift up our leadership, okay? But we do have a priest energy here, or a priesthood, or the group of those who support the community as well. And thank you, people who are upright in that, upholding the truth, because we have the truth here really big in this reading. We really, really do. So we have foundation type energy here. I'm not going to look up all of the other words. I feel like I'm just supposed to stop here just for time's sake. I will take... So somebody has been a wounded warrior. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. And if something sexually did happen with a child, and somebody's britches got pulled down, or maybe somebody was out of control, maybe with even a spanking, or somebody did something sexual, because the wands can go back to stuff like that, and something's taking place within that, then there's law around a situation, okay? And then we've also got somebody who just went through just offset of that, just really went through some hardship, man. And the spiritual battle is here with the Nine of Wands, and it's a wounded warrior. They're wounded, yes, but they're a warrior. And in all uprightness, we are warriors for the Most High. 9 is a global awareness. We have the World card here. This is the Shin. We have the S out here as well. The Shin goes back to your teeth. Wisdom is found there, okay? Chewing on things as well, and people just really trying to meditate, which that's positive. We should do that, people. We should do that. I'm also, if somebody's shy or feeling like they're shy about saying something, or something's taking place, or they came across acting like they were shy, and then something's taking place and they played you, and then you got locked into something, it was a trap, then I guess. It's just coming through my spirit that way. Your name could be Shay. Somebody could have also been shaken really bad, is out here. There's something about shining, some type of a shine type of energy. We often have something polished come out here. Jehovah, you just speak on. So this is if you're new, this is a homemade deck that's got all kinds of stuff in it, all kinds of stuff. The good, the bad, the ugly, and moral laws that we don't cross, okay? And some people have. So we just look at all of it and see what's going on here. So we have wax and melt, and fire goes before Jehovah, and he burns up all his enemies, and something is finishing. And he says he comes with his reward, and the world card goes back to a reward energy. Good or bad, something's closing out here in a very big way. Okay? Somebody's open to change. That's positive. If it's upright, if it's up, this is changing energy, and it's found in the truth as well. Okay? It really is. This is this is authority of the Most High saying, I take the will, and I turn it the way that I want to for my pleasure. And you and I will not say or do anything about it. We hear his voice. He says, go down this way, then we go down this way. Okay, whether somebody else understands it or not, when you hear his voice, you know it, and he will protect. We've got big time protection here for somebody, and regardless of how, oh my God, there's protection out here. Because Jehovah will protect his word. When he speaks, he means business, and he don't lie. Okay, so anyway, the President of the United States is here. Let us lift up, again, our leadership. All right? It is important because what's at the top is going to flow down to the bottom. Okay? We also have a carving. So we have the word polish that's coming out here, and it was already come through my spirit. And we also have something that's been cut as well. Somebody got cut in something. I guess they did. So we have Jehovah says to clean up the situation now. There are some things that need to be cleaned up. Some people are in their head about cleaning something up. But it's going to get dirtier and filthier and nasty until the moral side of things are just gone in a person. Then they just become a beast within themselves, people. What are you going to do within your situation? You're just going to stand there and just keep your eyes closed and not ever look into that mirror and just show up with your nice pretty clothes on? Or are you going to take the little thing around those eyes off and face it and get set free? And open up and say, well, once I look at it, I see the beautiful side of things. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can do what you want in your situation. Let the weak say, I am strong. And let the strong and let the poor say, I am rich. And people have been put out of their necessities because of some stupidness. They really have. But something is going to positively turn, because we've got positive energy here. And there's truth and clarity about something. This is what come out for this reading. Until next time, shalom. Enjoy your day.